And when you find yourself in such circumstances, it is the responsibility of that young guy or young girl not to disadvantage his or her own superior or line manager, as the case.
So Tobi, I'll come to you now. This question is about stereotypes and biases in the workplace. And I think because of your work with YIPS, this might be something that you would have come across a lot. So maybe you can use that to give us practical examples. But how do we address and dismantle age-related stereotypes in the workplace and biases that affects inclusion and diversity in the workplace? For instance, there's a stereotype that old people cannot use laptops or are not technological savvy. Or there's a stereotype that once someone is young, it probably means that they are not experienced or they are lazy. So how do we break those stereotypes in the workplace?
Okay, thank you. Right. I think the perspective in which I would like to look at it from is in an organizational structure. You would agree with me that every management staff or every director of an organization, the major thing that they are worried about is to get a job done, regardless of who gets it done, regardless of whether it's a security officer, regardless of whether it's a cleaner. As far as the job is done, they're good to go. Right. However, that brings me to a young insurance professional, or this shouldn't even be stuck on insurance here. Let me just put it as young professional. If you are good at what you do, you will definitely get tasks accorded to you by the top management of your organization in which you work. And when you find yourself in such circumstances, it is the responsibility of that young guy or young girl not to disadvantage his or her own superior or line manager, as the case may be. Take, for example, the managing director of an organization sees a young boy, knows how to use computer, is tech savvy and everything, and maybe the next line manager is a little bit older and doesn't even know how to technologically get things done. Definitely, the managing director will call on the young child, like, yes, you know what, we need this thing to be sorted and we need it to come on board. For you to save your head and for you to have a very, very cordial understanding and relationship with someone that is a little bit older than you in the same department in which you are, all I would advise is that once you have been given such a task, you bring on board your line manager, the older person in question, in quoting, since that's all we're talking about. Try as much as possible to work around such a task with that person. Once you are giving your report back to maybe the managing director, as the case study is here, you have to mention it in there that yes, this job was not done by only me, myself and my team members. State who they are. Share those information with the fact remains that the job has been done, and then you are carrying them along. That would help you. That would save you from having this, as a star, there's tendency that people will throw stones at you. If you don't want them to throw stones at you, carry them along and make them feel comfortable. In as much as you might even know how to get 100%, get the job done 100% or get the task done 100%. They might not have the technical experience that you don't have. So by the time you are bringing the technological aspect of it on board, they might give you the experience that you don't even have. And at the end of the day, the results you are going to get at the end of the day will make it a whole lot of sense. You will still be a star in which you are at the end of the day. So don't just do it all alone. When they are praising you, be very careful. When they are calling your name every now and then, be very careful, because not everybody is happy that they are praising you. Because by praising you, one way or the other, some of them might feel threatened, depending on the corporate culture of that kind of organization. So regardless of the corporate culture in which you see yourself working, try as much as possible to carry everyone along. Whoever does not want to come along with you, that one is none of your own business. Basically, done your own part, do your part, and then leave the rest.